We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Number 29 gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Yelich is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Evening at the plate started. Kian Wong batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Andrew Suarez is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Braun, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. None left for Milwaukee. Still no score. Second inning set to go. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-1.
Ball in.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Flores, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Navarez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. From the stretch.
Ball inside. That's ball 2. 2-0.
Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
That's popped up. And Ura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch popped up. Flores in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is skied into short left center. Avellino is calling for it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next for Milwaukee, Jed Jerko. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Abiatel Avelino. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He flied out, leading off the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball back outside.
Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
Hey. Count is 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Kian Wong, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Puig is off at first with 2 away. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
This is in the air to left field. Braun has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia.
For the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now the Brewers pitcher, number 29, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. swing and a ball hit on the ground. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Giants out in front here, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled away. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski. Well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hence on the run. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. So digging in now, Abiatel Abelino flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here now is the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yasiel Puig. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And it's fouled away. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Puig is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
3-2, full count. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So striding in, Kian Wong. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now in the box, Hunter Pence. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Lined hard toward right center. And that is into the gap for Pence. He's got himself extra bases. Puig is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Justin Smoke.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, Jed Jerko. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jerko.
Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
One and one.
1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2 out with the man at first. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 39.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. 1 away. And this throw gets away from him.
The catcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground toward the left. Jerko has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball inside.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
The 3-0. 3-1 to him now. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Pence is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
And this is hit hard to the right side. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
One out, nobody on. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Abiatel Avellino. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Avellino is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Lifted in the air to right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next to the Giants.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and two strikes to the Giants pitcher. 1-2, here it comes. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to Puig. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting. Second baseman. Kian Wong.
Into the box now, Kian Wong.
1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fouled away. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Giants lead it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, so stepping in. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Grounder down the line at third. Longoria's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Two one.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the 1st out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. And a fastball there is inside, as that one backed him up a bit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now, as that one's fouled off. Lays off 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact.
Oh, and he tries to take it on the short hop, but fans on it at second. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's one of the problems right there, D-Row. When you play the infield in, you cut down a lot of angles. Normal infield depth, that might be an out.
Yeah, you got to, as a hitter right here, Dan, you take a deep breath knowing hard contact is usually going to result in a knock.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Buster.
At the plate, Buster Posey. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Brent Suter is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. So now to the plate, Abiatel Avelino, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Suter typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down.
And he might get them all home, as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam, and good for him. Abiatel Avelino has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
To the plate now, Andrew Suarez.
The pitcher.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Number 66.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yasiel Puig. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And this is taken outside for ball one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Bases are empty here with two men out. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The pitcher,
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Brock Holt.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the eighth. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. It's the Giants 8 and the Brewers nothing. Josh Hader comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
71, Josh Hader.
Into the box now, Kean Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Kean Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-0 count, here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and one.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Braun. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Hunter.
Now batting, Hunter Pence. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-1. Now here's a swing by Pence, and a ball hit well out to deep left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Speared on the dive. In time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Wandy Peralta, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
61, Wandy Peralta.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Now here it comes. Back up the middle, reined in, and there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the ninth. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
In now, Keston Hiura, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Brewers down to their final out now, and in next the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jed Jerko would be next. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Popped him up. Posey is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andrew Suarez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line.